Hey neighbors, Brent here with your daily prayer challenge. It is early Sunday morning, and some of you, okay, maybe one of you, my mom, is wondering what happened to yesterday's prayer challenge. Well, um, here's what happened. I was mowing the yard and I thought, I need to go in and do that prayer challenge. And I finished mowing the yard and I didn't. And then I ran to get my car fixed and I thought, oh, I need to do that prayer challenge. Didn't get the prayer challenge. One thing after the next all day long until last night about 11 o'clock. I'm standing at my wife's class reunion thinking, I never did that prayer challenge. So I need all sorts of grace this morning. But I thought I'd come to you this morning before worship anyway. Maybe this could be your invitation or a reminder that we'll be worshiping today at 9 and 11 at Stewart. I'm here now at the back patio of the school out here by the playground. But I wanted to give you a quick little nugget from yesterday that might push you into your day. The statement was, get a testimony. And interestingly enough, when you join the church at Wood Forest, or any United Methodist church for that matter, they're supposed to ask you to commit to 5 things. And we do it here in our church. That you'd commit to praying, you'd commit to showing up for worship, you'd commit to giving of your tithes and your offerings, you'd commit to volunteering and serving in some form or fashion with the family, and finally that you would share your story, that you would give your witness. And that's what Batterson's talking to us about today. Get a testimony, and by the word of their testimony is the Revelation chapter 12 verse that reminded us that people would come to faith when they heard our testimonies. You can look through the New Testament, even the Old Testament stories of people whose lives were changed by God or who were healed by the power of Jesus, and it was telling of their story that motivated others to come and to see and to experience this God and then Jesus, as we know God showing up in the people during that first century. He says it this way, Mark does, questioning the power of witness in the life of the church. He says, I wonder if the lack of awe in many churches is directly attributable to the lost art of the testimony. Churches that see people radically saved are usually churches that allow radically saved people to share their testimonies. Is it any wonder that what gets celebrated gets replicated? Boy, that's a good word. Is it any wonder that what gets celebrated gets replicated? When a testimony of healing is shared, for example, those who hear it get an infusion of faith to believe God for healing in their own lives. Those testimonies double as prophecies. This is really good the way he ends this. When we share a testimony, we are loaning our faith to others. When we listen to a testimony, we are borrowing faith from others. Either way, the church is edified and God is glorified. If you're looking this morning for a group of people who can remind you that God is still present, that God is still moving, that Jesus does really, as the Bible says, love us all, then I want to encourage you to, wherever you are, to get yourself ready. If you're near Wood Forest, I'd encourage you to get up and come to either the 9 o'clock or the 11 o'clock service here at Stewart. If you live elsewhere or closer to another church or have a church already, I want to encourage you this morning to get up and to head into that church, because this morning you're going to hear a spoken word, a preached word, you're going to hear words of a song that together collectively give testimony to the goodness of God. And who doesn't need a little bit more of that reminder? God is good, and He's ready to express that to you. So go and hear the testimonies of the church this morning. Hope to see you here. Otherwise, I hope that you'll find a church nearby. Talk to you soon. God bless you. Bye-bye.